Good morning, students. Welcome back and welcome to week 2 of distance learning. So the craziest thing just happened to me. I recorded the entire video, did all of my writing on the paper already, even did my brainstorming. I taught the whole lesson, but my mic wasn't on, or my mic wasn't working properly. So I'm having to record it all over again. So maybe it'll make me better at it the second time around, right? But yes, so starting over. Like I said, it's week 2 of distance learning, and this is lesson 1 for week 2. This is how we're going to refer to them in the coming weeks. Next week will be week 3, lesson 1, or week 4, lesson 1. So that's how we're going to refer to our lessons, okay? So let's begin again. Well, for me. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in, and let me just zoom in a tad to make this nice and focused. And let me make my screen a little bit smaller. There. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. So when we're looking at our writing prompt, the first thing we want to read is obviously where it says read. And what is the symbol that we usually put there? If you know it, go ahead and write it. It is, or draw it. It is the symbol of the eyes. And the reason why we do that is because all we're going to do is look at the information or read it. We're not going to write about what's in here, but let's go ahead and read the information in the box. Get ready. American writer Mark Twain once said, "When in doubt, tell the truth." Ooh, interesting. So I can see there's a keyword there. Moving onwards to where it says think, and what is the symbol that we put there? Go ahead and draw it out. It is the light bulb, and it does not need to be an amazing light bulb, just a little light bulb to remember that we're going to think about this. So let's see what it says. Think about why telling the truth is important. Okay, so let's think about it. Why is telling the truth important? I can think of a few reasons already, just off the top of my head. All right, moving onwards to where it says write. And what is the symbol we put there? It's our pencil. Let's read it. Get ready. Write about why telling the truth should be important to everyone. Okay, so now that we've read through our writing prompt, let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to shape our prompt. So let's look for our go word. Where's our go word? It is write. Go ahead and put a triangle around the word write. Next step is our charge word. So let's see. If we're looking at our list, ooh, I see one that I've already seen in the prompt. And that is why. And now that I think about it, I believe these two words were our go and charge words for last week as well. Interesting. But do you think our topic will be the same? No, it'll be different. So in our topic, or what is the symbol that goes around our topic? Circle. Telling the truth should be important to everybody. Everyone. That is our topic, because this is what we're going to be writing about. This is what we're going to be writing about why it's important. Okay? So let's go ahead and turn to our brainstorming page. So last week when we got to the brainstorming page, we went ahead and started the brainstorming process first. But this time around, I want us to fill in these 3 boxes, these ones right here, first. So our go word was what? What was our go word? It was right. And I'm going to put a triangle around it because I like to add the color. Our charge word was it was why. And like to put a box around the charge word, just like we do when we're shaping the prompt. And And the topic was, this one's a long one, telling the truth should be important to everyone. And I'm going to put a circle around that. Okay. So we have filled in our boxes. We are ready to start brainstorming. So let's take a moment. Let's take like 10 seconds to think about, why is telling the truth? Why should that be important to everyone? Think about it. Think about something that's happened to you after you told the truth. That might help. Or maybe you saw it in a show or a movie, or maybe one of your friends or a family member. So let's see, what can I think about brainstorming? Telling the truth should be important to everyone because being honest is one of the benefits. Being honest is important. That's what you do when you tell the truth. You're being honest. This one is really interesting, and I'll explain it right now. It shows who you are. So let me explain that. So when you tell the truth about something, you're showing the other person that you are a good person. You're showing integrity. Even though the truth might be hurtful, or maybe you did something wrong, you're showing that you're a good person by telling the truth, right? You're not hiding who you are, because when you lie, you're hiding something. You're hiding a part of you, and that's not always a good thing, right? Which leads me to, lies can hurt people. So that's an interesting topic. It's important to tell the truth because lies sometimes can hurt people, right? If you're making things up about other people, or maybe somebody's made something up about you and it really hurts your feelings and you knew it wasn't true, then in that moment, the lies can hurt people. How about something I mentioned earlier? Showing integrity. And that's something we talk about all the time at school. Doing the right thing even when no one's watching. And sometimes that can mean telling the truth. You're still doing the right thing when you're telling the truth. So that can show integrity. What about less stressful? Sometimes if you made up a whole bunch of lies and you have to keep up with those lies and those stories to different people, sometimes that can be stressful, right? Another one could be less guilt, like when you told a bunch of lies and you haven't told anybody, or you feel bad about it, you have a lot of guilt, and that doesn't always feel good, right? You don't want to feel that way. Another one can be, earning respect. Because when you tell the truth, even though maybe it was hard to tell the truth, or maybe it was something bad that you did, but you still told the truth, you could earn someone's respect, and in return, maybe even make friends. Because I know if somebody around me that I knew was telling the truth about something, and I would admire that, and maybe I want to be friends with that person, because that's the kind of person that I want in my life. Somebody who shows integrity, somebody who tells the truth, and somebody who has earned my respect, right? So these are my ideas, and I want to just give you a little bit of information right now. And let me zoom in on myself really quick. So last week when we were doing the brainstorming part, I noticed that a lot of you guys wrote my ideas down word for word on the whole list, okay? And that wasn't the instruction. My instruction is and was, in this part right here, you write your ideas down. You don't write my ideas. These are just, something I'm thinking about. Maybe you're thinking about something else. Maybe you have some more interesting ideas, or maybe ideas that are more related to you because you're young. So On this part, maybe some of those ideas you liked. Maybe you saw one and you said, oh, I really like that idea that Miss Ramirez wrote down. I think I might write about it. That's okay. That's fine with me. But you don't have to write all of the same ideas down as me, which leads me into your homework for today. So for today, I want you to fill out your brainstorming box. And if you want to write more reasons in this and move on over here, that's fine with me. You can do that. Also, you don't have to fill them up all the way. Like if you stop right here, you really can't think of another one. One thing you could do is ask somebody at home, well, what do you think? To your sister, to your brother, to your dad, to whoever you're with. You ask them, what do you think? And maybe they can help you with some brainstorming ideas. So again, your to-do list. Fill out your brainstorming box, then narrow it down to 2 or 3 topics that are most important, just like we did last week. So let me let you know that every week we're going to go through this process of shaping the prompt, doing our brainstorming, narrowing it down. We're going in the steps, and we're going to be doing that every single week. It's just going to be different topics, okay? So fill out your brainstorming box, narrow it down to 2 or 3. If you have a question, you can send me a message on the chat. If you want to talk to me, you can talk to me during my office hours. We can video chat, we can have a phone call, we can chat in the message box, whatever you want. Just make sure that you contact me if you have a question. One thing I don't want you to do is to post your questions on the area where I post the daily instructions. So send me a message if you have a question, okay? Now, I hope this was helpful. Make sure you get these 2 things done, and then tomorrow we will work on our central idea statement. And that's all I have for you today. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.